Breaking news. Asian opinions of Russia have changed since the Wagner coup. Russia's controversial oligarch Yevgeny Prigozhin's leadership of the Wagner private military company during an attempted armed mutiny on the 23rd to the 24th of June 2023 continues to send shockwaves throughout the country and the world. In addition to questions about the future of Vladimir Putin's regime, the mutiny has prompted speculation about the repercussions for the rest of Asia. The future of the Wagner Group and the effects of their attempted mutiny on Moscow's international standing in Asia are the two most pressing concerns. The Wagner Group was formally founded in 2014 and has since become known as one of the most effective, and deadly, private security contractors in the world. They specialize in missions abroad in direct support of the Russian state or Russian clients abroad. The Wagner Group, originally composed of demobilized military personnel, has left a significant physical, informational, and reputational imprint in Syria and other parts of Africa. The Wagner Group has been aiding pro-Russian separatist forces in Donetsk and Luhansk since the beginning of Russia and Ukraine's confrontation in 2014. By 2022, its fighting force had grown to the point where it was conducting offensive operations against Ukrainian forces in central Donbass. The Wagner Group's future international operations, particularly in areas of Asia where their activities are less well documented, may be impacted by the fallout from. The group's future operations will likely be altered as its remnant element loses operational autonomy in light of the released reports of targeted actions against Wagner's command in Syria. Concerns have been raised about the company's potential involvement in covert activities in Afghanistan, Myanmar, and North Korea, despite limited evidence of the scope and scale of its operations outside of East Asia. There have been allegations of illegal conventional arms transfers, the recruitment of former Special Forces personnel to fight against Ukraine, and the provision of technical assistance and training. Any Wagner-controlled links within Myanmar and North Korea may now be transferred to official channels or other private entities acting in the interests of the Russian state as a result of the coup. Although Russia's ability to use the Wagner Group for future covert activities across Asia will be diminished, some of its elements may still be called upon, whether they have been absorbed into Russia's power structures or into another company. Potential reputational risks for Putin as a sustainable political force controlling Russia in the eyes of Asian countries is a more problematic implication of the attempted coup. During the 4th of July 2023 online meeting of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, Putin emphasized that he was still in control of the country despite the mutiny and that it had not weakened the unity of his nation or the ruling elites. The question of whether Prigozhin's actions revealed underlying issues in the Kremlin and the Russian political system remains open. More questions will be raised than answered by the release of some details of a special meeting between Putin, Prigozhin, and the Wagner Group commanders. At a time when Russia is desperately trying to strengthen its ties with the region, the ongoing ambiguity may affect the future perspectives of Asia's ruling elites on their country's interactions with Russia. One such country is China. Concern was expressed in official media outlets despite Beijing's careful wording of its response to the news of the coup due to its special partner status. Many other Asian countries also had mixed reactions. While official commentary has been muted or inclined to condemn the mutiny, local media have largely focused on the challenges facing Putin's regime. The Thai press has speculated that a weakened Putin might be more amenable to Beijing's influence, while some Indian media outlets have gone even further, openly questioning Russia's stability. Regaining the trust of powerful people in neighboring countries will take time for the Kremlin. Damage control and repairing Russia's reputation in Asia is now a top priority for the country's diplomatic corps. Putin must demonstrate that he is still in charge, that there is unity in the Kremlin, and that oligarchs like Prigozhin are not influencing Russia's domestic and international policies. If he is unsuccessful, Russia may lose its reputation as a counterweight to the United States and China over the past 2 decades. The writer's bio. Curtin University in Western Australia is home to Alexei Muraviev, an associate professor of national security and strategic studies.